Finally, we have some green coming on this last day of September for AMC. And there might be something behind this uptrend on the share price of AMC today, but nobody can really knows for sure what actually happened. But I have a fair speculation here. First of all, today coincides with the last day of the quarter. Also, the last day of the fiscal year for some of the, or mostly all of the big companies out there. So they want to clear the balance sheet. They want to make sure everything is, buttoned up, tied up, and we say bye-bye to 2021 and we start focusing on 2022. So that might be one of the reasons why maybe the little fish, the little short sellers here in AMC decided, you know what? Depending on how this thing is going and has been going for the last 9 months, it doesn't seem like this thing is gonna go back down to 20 or to 25 or to $10 as we thought. So because it's the end of the year, let's just get over with and then move on to something else. And that's why they may have started covering, not potentially all of the positions, but at least some parts, hence triggering this huge quick move of 14% towards the remaining hour of the session today. Well, what is also interesting about this fiscal year closing today is the fact that, for the last 4 to 6 weeks, the market has been pulling back a little bit. We are really close to that 5 to 6%, pullback since the last new all-time high this year. And the tech sector is definitely on very pressure now as the Fed is starting to think about, hey, we are going to increase the rates, especially as inflation seems to be one of the biggest risks as we go into 2022. That means when these companies, the hedge funds, the investment banks, when they start sending out the fiscal year report, the end of year report, or the end of month report, or the end of quarter report, you know what it means? They will see where they lost money and they will see where they gain money. And definitely they will see that they're losing a ton of money on AMC because, don't get it wrong. All the money Citadel Securities, for example, or the hedge fund are using to short this stock, it's mainly coming from the investor and the client money. So if they made a huge bet and they had to go over all of the margins, all of the extensions, and had to go over pretty much zero liquidity because they were so sure that this thing was going back to $3, man, the whole strategy went off and went to the trash. Okay, so that's why when they send out those reports to the clients are going to see, man, why are we losing so much money in this stock? And why are we still even holding positions in this stock? Especially with the whole Ken scandal trending on Twitter today. Yesterday and the day before yesterday, we had the whole Ken Griffin lie trending on Twitter. So it attracts a lot of pressure, a lot of lights, a lot of attention. And trust me, those clients may not want to be associated with this whole thing, or may want to say, you know what? I want my money to be shifted as the market is also shifting. So please get me out of these positions and make the money, and put my money where I can double it in the next 3 months or 6 months. So what will that mean for AMC? It will mean, when they get out, it means the price go up. Why? Because they created so many synthetic shares, so many synthetics and fake shares out there using options, using so many other ways in manipulating this stock price that, it's really insane. And that's why personally, and this is my recommendation to you if you're still holding AMC, is to continue to do so because, it can take much more time, which nobody knows exactly when it's going to happen, but I feel like the best thing to do now is just to continue to buy and to hold.